What is going on, everybody? It's Matthew here, your local bro, and a while ago we did a video about Larry Allen, and you guys seemed to like it, but you said that there are better videos out there that I should react to. So today we are going to do so. We are going to check out the most athletic big man in NFL history. So it's going to be a very interesting video. I think this guy looked like a freak, and just the way that he can run. Bro, he's super athletic, and bro, due to his size, it should be impossible to do some of the plays like, you know, the famous running game, all that stuff. Going to be amazing video. If you guys want more videos like this, make sure to comment down below what you guys want to see in the future. Leave a like down below as well to support your local bro. And without further ado, let's dive right into it. By KTO.
Fires it inside. Oh, there goes T.Y.
You mean burgers?
And there he goes! Touchdown!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, look at this. This is Dan Connolly, the right guard. The right guard. Still going to the 4-yard line.
People love the game of football. Much of it is due to the pure athleticism on display week in and week out. Seeing someone make an athletic play is like a great burger. It's always something you'll enjoy. And much like a giant burger, seeing a big man make an athletic play is all the more impressive.
Bro, this is one of the best things I've seen.
Meet Larry Allen.
Look at this, folks. 6'3", 325
One of the best comparisons by far.
pounds. His arms like a sprinter. I'm telling you, that's one of the most impressive athletic feats I have ever seen.
Offensive linemen don't get enough respect. The media focuses on hyping up the skill positions compared to the players in the trenches, which makes sense. People want to see clips of great runs and amazing catches, but that doesn't make them more valuable than linemen. Now, years before Zeke was running behind this incredible offensive line, there was a man by the name of Emmitt Smith, the all-time leader for rushing yards in a career. He is one of the best to ever do it, but when you're running behind a dude like this, you've got it pretty.
But you see how ginormous this guy is. Holy bro, he is the size of 2 average big players. This guy is huge.
Good. Larry Allen is as big of a freak physically as they come. 6'3", 325, ran a 4.8 40.
4.8 40-yard dash? That's better than some of the receivers out there.
And claimed to have benched around 700 pounds.
What the
He was stronger than everybody, and he knew it.
The strongest man.
So, defensive lineman Justin Tuck once told a story about Larry Allen. When he would line up against him in the trenches, Larry Allen would make a train whistle noise announcing to the defense they were running right behind him.
Larry Allen would announce to you with a fake train whistle that he was coming straight to where you were going.
Bro, that's scary.
There's nothing you can do about it. What you gonna do about it?
Scary.
Larry Allen is one of the
Damn.
greatest football players of all time. 6-time All-Pro, 11 Pro Bowls, and a first ballot Hall of Famer. Whether it was throwing defensive linemen like ragdolls or telling them,
Bro, do you see how mobile this guy is? He's literally running around, making some good pushes here and there. Bro, this is something that you don't... from the NFL that I'm seeing, you rarely see offensive linemen do this. Usually they're just standing in their place. They have some mobility with their arms. They can hold players, but they're not running around like this.
exactly where the ball was going. He dominated on a weekly basis. But there was a single moment during his career that truly stands out. This is one of the most impressive things that I have ever seen.
It's gotta be the run. 100% the run.
December 19th, 1994.
Okay.
A late season NFC matchup between the Cowboys and the Saints. The Saints are trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. And going against the dominant Cowboys, they need a few things to go their way.
Okay.
Early in the second quarter, they get that chance.
Yes, sir.
The pass was intercepted by Darian Connor. And to describe this man as a player, he stood at 250 pounds. He was known for his speed off the edge with pretty solid sack numbers. And
bro, that's some beast stats right there, bro. He's tall, the guy is wide, he looks strong.
he was in the midst of the best season of his career. But he was
10.5 sacks.
Not known for picking off the quarterback. In fact, this was his only interception of his entire career. and he had a serious chance of taking it to the house.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, he's got some wheels. In high school, the dude finished second in the 100 in the state final. And with a
What?
rolling start, he's just got to beat Troy Aikman and a couple offensive linemen.
Okay. Bro, look at him. How fast he's running. Insane. So insane.
Larry Allen, who
How-
outweighed Connor by 75 pounds, didn't let him get away. The Saints are celebrating, and the announcers don't even care. They cannot believe what they just witnessed. You might be thinking, well, Larry Allen had the angle. He could have easily caught him. But on the instant replay, by the time Connor was nearing top speed, Larry Allen was standing flat-footed, just starting to realize what had happened.
Dude, how can you even catch up with that? I don't think like many players out there today who are either linebackers, DBs, you know, all of the defensive positions or something like that. Bro, the fastest player, I bet there are a lot of people that would never catch up with this dude.
And a running start at it. Look at this, folks.
It's quite fast.
6'3", 325
And he's coming in so smoothly.
pounds.
Bro, what a
He almost
throw.
seems like a created player on Madden, someone you'd mess around with and give maxed out stats. A man as big as that, moving that fast, seems impossible.
Yeah.
But his journey to the league was as improbable as they come. Growing up in Compton, he almost died from meningitis as a baby.
Dude.
And at the age of 11, Larry's younger brother was getting beat up by the neighbors. So Larry ran over there and tried to help his brother. And when he got over there, the neighbor ended up stabbing Larry Allen multiple times.
Bro.
In the words of the man himself,
Got me in the head and the shoulder.
Hmm.
I was really scared when my mom told me I had to go fight him. And she was gonna take me to find him or we go fight. 3 days it took me to beat this guy. I finally won.
Bro, what?
he moved a lot as a kid. He ended up going to 5 different middle schools. To get away from the streets for a year, his mom sent him to live with his grandma and
Bro, I swear, there's always these guys who were struggling in life. You know, they grew up in these poor neighborhoods. They had the worst possible conditions, the worst possible ways out. It's always these dudes. Wasn't Sean Taylor like that as well? Lawrence Taylor, I think, as well. These guys, you know, they just always turn into these. They have like this mentality of, I don't know if it's survival, revenge. They have this instinct of how to be good. And usually the best athletes you always find around the world are usually from these conditions, man. But bro, just big respect for someone coming out of this, making it to the big, changing his life around for himself, the family, relatives. Big respect.
Napa Valley, which to him was a completely different world. On the first day of school, he met a kid by the name of Steve Hatton. After becoming good friends,
Steve Hatton.
Steve invited Larry to eat dinner with his family. And after learning about his story, his family told him that if he ever needed a place to stay, they were there for him. And prior to his senior year, he
Bro, what kind of beast is this, bro? Save some ladies for the rest
called
of us.
up the Hatton family and ended up moving in with them. The dad of the family said, quote, "He was part of the family, just like our kids."
Bro,
After never
love
even
that
playing
story.
football until 11th grade, he took it serious when he got back to Napa his senior year. And he was truly something special. Even though he was clearly a rare talent, he couldn't go to any D1 schools. In fact, he didn't even graduate high school. He ended up going to a junior college and earned his GED. The coach of his JC, Craig Rigsby, was a major influence on Larry. He helped him earn his GED, taught him how to drive a car, write checks, and manage money. And once, when Larry Allen showed up
Amazing.
wearing sweats and flip-flops to their football banquet, Craig Rigsby ended up showing him how to buy clothes. After his 2 years at the JC were up, Larry
Love it.
moved back to Compton to continue his education. Well, that didn't happen. He never even enrolled. That's when his next mentor came into the picture. Pardon me if I'm pronouncing his name wrong, Frank Scalercio. He was the coach at Sonoma State, and he wanted to help out. He even helped him earn his actual high school diploma through an adult school, and ended up getting him enrolled into Sonoma State. In one of the
Bro,
oddest routes
beautiful.
of education, in the coach's words, in August, he graduated from the adult school in the morning. I got his transcripts to Sonoma State that afternoon, and he was on the practice field. The rest
Big guy.
was history. 2 years later, he would be drafted by the Dallas Cowboys, a man who needed the most help to get to the NFL.
Big respect to this dude for this journey, and I mean, like, everyone who helped him on the way, of course, bro, that probably had a huge impact. But also big respect to Larry Allen for, bro, what he's doing, putting in the hard work, even though the conditions might not have been the best that they could be. But I think the condition they formed what is today, this huge big athlete that we are watching today, this monster, bro. Big respect to Larry Allen.
Would end up helping the Cowboys the most for about a decade. The dude grew up rough and as tough as nails. You probably shouldn't mess with him, even if you're on his own team. If you're a kicker and Larry Allen.
Thank you so much for watching. I just gotta say, I honestly really agree with this. I think personally that, you know, you can't teach someone to become a monster. They either are a monster or they're not. Some people are born when they grew up through their childhood, they become a monster, like monster athletes. You can't just teach someone to go out on a field and be a monster. So that's everything for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for recommending me this, and I'm so happy that I watched another Larry Allen video. If you guys want more videos in the future, comment down below what you want to see. Don't forget to subscribe to miss out on more reactional content. Leave a like down below as well to support the local bro. I'll catch you guys around in the next